is Tia, and today I wanted to talk to you about hair issues. We all have them. Girl, I have hair issues too, okay? Listen, I know that you get on here and you may even see my hair and you think, oh, her hair is so healthy, it's so great, and it is. But I also have issues that I combat, or things that I wish were different, or things that seem to be beyond my control that I wish that I could fix. So of course, before we get into all of that, I do want to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Also, to give you an update, I know you all have been asking, when are you going to straighten your hair? Have you straightened your hair yet? I have not straightened it yet, but it is the plan to do so. I plan to do so by the end of this month. If not the end of this month, the first of next month, which is February. So we are already halfway through January. I wanted to get some things out of the way. And also be ready to straighten for myself, and I want to make sure that you all have a great video of me doing the befores and after reaction and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let's jump right into it. I just wanted to throw that out there, and y'all be like, you said you were gonna straighten your hair and I didn't see the video. What you doing? So I wanted to make sure you knew that I'm not lying to you, I promise. But I also wanted to share some of my hair issues before I actually straighten my hair, so that you know, and have some goals, I guess, to strive to. If you have ever followed my channel back in the day, or if you have been with me for a long time, you may have heard me mention this before, but when I went natural, my very last perm, I didn't do anything different. I didn't use any different products, but the crown area of my hair broke off to about 1 inch, and it was just like sticking up like little sprouts or whatever. And I vowed at that point I would never ever put another relaxer on my hair. I didn't know what to do with my hair. I was just like I felt like I was trying to do comb overs and all kind of stuff. So I ended up wearing my hair slicked back into a ponytail all the time to help camouflage it, because it literally was, I don't even know if it was 1 inch, girl. It was just like, so anyway, what I mean by that is I still kind of struggle with that crown section of my hair. Of course, it could be hereditary, it could be a number of things. I don't take any medication on a regular basis other than like seasonal allergy medicine, so I can't blame it on any prescriptions or anything. And I know that some of you ladies may be on blood pressure medicine, or just anything, sometimes anesthesia, things like that can cause your hair to be dry and brittle, and all of that, and then you have to recover from those things. So I wanted to, let me show you what I'm talking about, because it's better explained, I guess, when I show you. So I'm going to take these bobby pins out. But anyway, this crown area of my hair, you may have even peeped it or saw it when I was doing some of my wash and go videos. I know I noticed it. But this crown area of my hair always tends to be the more fragile area of my hair. It's the most easily broken, I guess, so I have to handle it with care. And honestly, y'all, I'm not always that extremely careful with my hair. I'm like rough and rugged with it sometimes, and I do experience breakage from this area of my hair. So I want to try to pull it out. So one of the things that I want to show you is it'll be like thick at the root, and then as I pull it out, so you can see it gets like thinner, and I can't stand that. It bugs me a lot. It's not a big huge problem, but it is an issue for me. It bugs me. The other thing is, let me try to find a couple of pieces. So I'm going to lean in to see if you can see it. So you see that this strand, or this little section of hair, has experienced breakage, and it stops literally here. Well, the rest of my hair keeps going, and I almost can't even get it in the camera. So I always experience breakage in those areas, no matter how healthy, and my hair is healthy, but it just is one of the most fragile parts. So for instance, if I decide to do like a protein treatment, I always try to be very careful in this area, because of course, if you know, if you use too much protein, or if your hair is protein sensitive, it can make your hair brittle and more prone to breakage. The other thing is, I always apply a lot of product in the crown section of my hair, just so that it can be extra moisturized, or even like when I'm doing deep treatments, I do this also in the crown of my hair more often. I do concentrate when I do hot oil treatments. I concentrate on that area and try to massage that scalp and make sure that it's good. And then when I'm doing styling or whatever, I try to make sure that I'm extra gentle, or I don't make things too tight or too make it something that it's like pulling at it or strenuous. So for instance, when I did that Flexi rod set, I always make sure that this section is not like split or whatever. I try to make it, because it's not that full, you see in there. Anyway, I got distracted. But anyway, I try to combine the section and then make sure, like for instance, if I'm doing the Flexi rod set, I make sure that it's not too tight on there, so that I can help avoid some of the breakage. I have asked some stylists about it, and I haven't gotten anybody who really knows exactly what to do to help with it, but they just kind of tell me the same things that I'm already doing. So if you are a stylist and you know something that would help me, definitely leave in the comment section below. I'm definitely open to it. But I'm showing you this and bringing this up because we all have our hair crushes. Lord knows I do. I have people that I like super hair crush on, and I'm like, oh my God, if I just had their hair. But at the end of the day, my channel really is about teaching you to love your God-given curls, love your hair, and fall in love with it. Learn the best way to take care of it, teach you different styles, things that you can do to fall in love with your hair to achieve your growth journey or your growth goals. And then if you are not into having long hair or whatever, but by all means, really just more so taking care of your hair the healthiest at whatever state, whatever length, whatever your goal is, just to have the healthiest hair, even if you are one who prefers to wear your hair short and curly or whatever it is. So with that said, other issues are for me, I always imagined that as my hair got longer that it would hang longer, and in actuality it does. But I still experience so much shrinkage that it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter how long my hair is. Right now it's in a stretched out state. And so meaning I don't know if you saw, probably two videos ago, I did, it may have even been 3, but I did a twisted Flexi rod set on this hair, and I'm still trying to hold on to it as long as I could, but I'm actually planning on deep conditioning my hair today. So that's what you see here. So if you think, girl, that ain't no shrinkage, that's all, it's just because it's stretched. And I did a Flexi rod, I twisted my hair and then Flexi rod around, which gave me more length and helped to stretch my hair as it dried and help it to dry in place. So anyway, back to it. My hair curls very tightly, and then I get lots and lots of shrinkage, which I usually never mind the shrinkage because it gives me great volume, and I don't really care. I know how long my hair is. I don't have to flex for anybody. I don't care. So with that said, my hair at the ends, it curls extremely tight, very much tight, and then the back of my hair actually curls tighter than the front portion of my hair. Like the curl pattern is looser in the front sections than it is in the back, which is kind of average and normal for most people. But with that said, my curls shrink up so tight, or they curl so tight, I often have to combat with detangling and all of that stuff. So I'm always having to be very careful about what I'm doing with my hair. Also, the back of my hair frizzes much easier than the front sections of my hair. It's just weird. This section here, it just has a mind of its own. It's probably the least curliest section of my hair. As far as this goes, it's coarse but fine. And then while it does curl, it's the least curliest part. So you may have even noticed in some wash and goes when I'm doing like my tightly curly method where I'm smoothing the conditioner down the strands of my hair, this section just kind of hangs and does more of a wave than a curl. It does dry curly, but at the same time, this root section, it does not get curly. It just kind of stays frizzy or whatever. So I'm saying that to say, does that make me dislike my hair? Nope. Does it make me not love my hair? Nope. It is what it is, but I love and embrace my hair. Each section of my hair kind of does its own little thing. I have one side of my hair that appears to grow longer than the other or faster than the other, but if I leave it alone and stop trying to chop it off, because I used to try to do that with chop it to try to make it even, it actually does some weird thing where it catches up to itself. So these are some of the things that we may even see or notice even when I get ready to straighten my hair. And I'm saying all that to say that I want you to learn to love your hair, learn to love the quirkiness of your hair. Nobody's hair is perfect. Nobody's is. If they are telling telling you they lying. If they have somebody that they don't prefer or would love to have their curls, or maybe admire their curls but still love themselves, and that's the whole goal, is for you. It's fine to admire somebody's hair, but love yours. And before I get on my soapbox with that, or let me jump down off of my soapbox with that as well, I, for instance, right now need to trim my ends. It has been a full 5 to 6 months. I usually trim my ends every 4 to 5 months, or if I know that my hair is healthy, then I just leave it and I do hit 6 months or whatever. I trim every 6 months. And I usually trim on curly hair. Have not straightened my hair in over 5 years. And so I'm actually waiting till I straighten my hair, because I've never had my hair straightened and then trimmed. So I'm trying to hold on for that. But I would be lying to you if I didn't tell you I was doing what some people call the search and destroy method. So with my hair being in this stretched state, I actually kind of take my hair and then I just kind of pull it where I can see it, and if I see any split ends or single strand knots or whatever, I do go through and trim them off, because it is bugging me, and I've been trying my best to hold on to wait and straighten. That way I can get it even, or whatever I decide to do with my hair when I do straighten it out. So anywho, that really concludes this video. I just kind of want to tell you about hair issues. We all have them. There's some portion of our hair, or there's something that makes us feel frustrated about our hair, and we all have them no matter how healthy our hair is. So if you have any questions for me, you know I love to talk hair and can talk hair all day. Leave them in the comment section below, and instead of just answering them, I will do another video just kind of talking to you and answering your questions. If you have any questions about things that you can do. I know one of the major questions that I get, and it's something that I teach on here on my channel, which is moisture training your hair. How can you get your hair most moisturized? I do these videos every now and then. So again, leave them in the comment section below, and let me know if you have any questions or things that you'd like to know to help get you to your overall journey. Just to remind you, my overall growth length was to try to get to tailbone length. Will I get there? Will I decide to cut it or do whatever? Who knows? But right now, that is the goal. Right now, I'm trying to get to a true, not waist length, but what do they call it? Hip length, where it's like right at the top of your pants. So that is right now my next short-term goal. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Make me wait when you know